Welcome, welcome, welcome. It is Saturday morning, so you know it's time for another live edition of the Extra Point. Pure Culture in the house. Birdman, Michigan Mike, Michael Paso is in the house. And special studio guest in the house.
What?
Tasha T. Sizzle coming to you live from Casa Culture in the house. Tasha T. Sizzle, it's time for your annual visit to Big Texas. How's your trip been going so far?
Oh, it's been lovely, lovely, lovely. I copped this lovely shirt here from our friends at Our Take. Farrah and TT Terrence, they do their thing right after us. So, guys, thanks for this swag. I love it. I love it.
Shouts out to Farrah and shouts out to Tony. Shouts out to everybody checking in today. You know, if you see Tasha T. Sizzle in studio, that means that it's time for the annual state fair, which means it's time for us to get an up close and personal look at the University of Texas. Mike, and that's where we're going to start this morning. So, Mike, there were two teams that were ranked atop the preseason AP poll. Number one, Texas. Oh my God, Mike! Right, I see you. I see you, producer Mike.
Not the teardrop.
I see you.
Did they murder somebody?
Yeah, they either murder somebody or they crying. Like,
we're gonna get into that right now. So, as you see, producer Mike on the wheels of steel. Number one, Texas preseason. Number two, Penn State. Both are unranked, and it's not even Halloween yet. I don't know if this is a trick or a treat, but we will get down to the bottom of this. Mike, we're going to start with you. Which one of these two teams are you most surprised to see unranked this morning?
most surprised. I'm gonna go with Penn State. Just because I know Texas lost a lot of players. Penn State, this was kind of like their year. If they were going to do anything in the Big Ten, it was going to be this year. They had a lot of Big Ten rebuilding years, a lot of freshmen coming in. Penn State was kind of like that veteran team that was supposed to come in and do something. Mm-hmm. And of course, Franklin and Co did what they did, and they pulled a. I'm not even gonna bring them in it, but they just did the Franklin move, and I'm like, bruh, man, what's going on?
Yeah,
I mean, I think it started when he started crying about the music from Oregon playing in the background, and he was complaining about that, and I think it just went from there. But yeah, they're the most surprising.
Good morning, Denise. I could go into. I'm not going to go into that, but good morning.
Yeah, not you late, but all the hate we get usually before the show. Clock watching us.
Good job by you, Tasha T. Sizzle, because it did not look like this was going to start on time today. So good job by you. Way to rally in the fourth quarter like Cam Ward. We're going to talk about him a little bit later in the show. Way to rally in the fourth quarter. Tasha, you are more surprised to see unranked this morning, Texas or Penn State?
I'm agreeing with Mike at Penn State. I don't know why people keep drinking the Kool-Aid on that quarterback. Y'all see him right there in that photo Mike sent us. Last year, everybody was like, oh, he's going to be the second coming. They was talking about him, preseason, whatever. Like they always
you didn't think that though, Tasha?
No.
Okay, go ahead.
And he said, oh, I'm going to come back. I'm going to show you. I'll show you. Look, he should have got in that portal and got him a quarterback.
Okay, so both of y'all say Penn State. I'm going to say Texas, and here's why. I think she's talking about me when she says that the whole Arch deal, that he's going to be the second coming.
No, I'm talking about Penn State's quarterback.
Oh, Drew Adler, who has been absolutely atrocious. We're going to get to him in just a second, but let's start with Arch as we say good morning to Farrah. Farrah, good morning, Farrah. Good morning. You get a shout out later on in the show, so stay tuned to that. Shot Brandon Lewis. Oh yeah, it's a big game for you today, Brandon. We're about to get to that in just a second. So, Mike, I can't speak for you, Mike, but I was one of the ones who believed that Texas, as currently constructed last year with Quinn Ewers, were going to be even better than the playoff teams that they fielded the last 2 years with Arch Manning under center. Yeah. I'm like, okay, so I'm not a big fan
that was me. These are my two championship teams right here.
Mike, let's just hope that Wayne
Yeah, where Wayne at? Because Wayne was in my DMs going in on all of us.
Yes.
Put it that way.
Good morning, Martrice Hastings. Now, like I said, I can't speak for Mike. I think me and Mike are on the same page with this, but I was under the impression, okay, so you came up just a little bit short against Michael Penix Jr. 2 years ago when a certain someone went like 15, 16-0 and took that whole thing home. Okay, so I was like, all right, so he just got clipped by a generational talent at Washington. Last year, they got clipped by Ohio State in a game they should have won. You tackle Travion Henderson on that screen pass, you go on to the national championship game. You're bringing in Arch Manning. I'm thinking, all right, this is a lot, at least to be in the playoffs. Now, unranked, I'm going Texas on this. Mike, let me ask you this, and I think we talked about this offline, and Tasha, you in the batter's box.
Wait a minute. Before you finish it, I can't agree with you too on Texas because all of us will be lying if we did not think that Arch was going to be like his uncles.
Mm-hmm.
So we're now, if you say you didn't see that coming or you lying. You damn lie.
You's a lie.
You's a lie. You a lie. You ain't never been so thin.
Well, I mean, for us, Michigan fans, it was very similar to the situation when Michigan, when McNamara and JJ, they would show one or two plays with JJ and he would chunk that ball. And we're like, oh, like that's a glimpse right there that Quinn didn't have, you know? So it's like we saw the expectations lift. And then so we're like, okay, 2 + 2 is 4. Like, what's up? And then,
you know what? I think that I was blinded, Mike, by him doing the get your roll on after that touchdown last year, and with him in the trap, taking that picture in the trap wherever he was. It looked dangerous.
I mean, we all, when we saw him running, we were like, "Ooh, a Manning running!"
Like, a Manning running, like a Manning.
Yeah,
exactly.
He sold us wolf tickets, and we bought them and tried to cash them in. And now they saying this no good.
Good morning, Shamika Nicole. So let me ask y'all this question as well. Goon Squad, go ahead and finish your thought, Mike.
I was just going to say, now they're saying that he's just going to stay another year and, you know, he just needs more development, which is, I mean, we knew that would happen. I mean, I just think I have high expectations because someone like, you know, JJ did a full year, went to the playoffs on his first full year, and then came back to win the title. So it's like, can he do it? I don't know. See,
Tasha, now I get to look at you in your face because what Mike is doing is doing his JJ hype train right now. There's a lot of college quarterbacks. But like give me a high five, like to Shamika's point. We're together like we at grandma's house. Give me a high five. All right. Back to Arch. Mike, can you bench Arch?
Well, yeah, I mean, yeah, you can bench him. I mean, I'm not gonna bench him because I'm like, if you're coming back a whole nother year, I need you to get as much development as you can yesterday.
Tasha, can you bench Mike? I said bench Mike. Can you bench Arch?
Yeah. What? I mean, anybody. Let me clean it up. Y'all know what?
Right, it's early.
Y'all know what Pimp C said. Anything can be replaced.
I don't know, y'all. I don't know if you can. You just can't bench an Arch Manning.
Yes, you can. But
you're saying brand wise, right?
Brand wise, yeah.
I mean, brand wise, you probably couldn't, but right now your brand is tarnished. And
good counterpunch.
And we see now that Sark doesn't, may not make the best decision when it comes to quarterbacking. Or well, he did, because he knew we're gonna keep yours in because maybe Arch is just not ready. But I don't want to mishandle this product.
That's product, Mike, like product. Like Arch Manning is a commodity. He is not just a player. And
he can't bench him because more of the Texas brand. Like if he benches them, he's telling every 5-star out there, like, hey, you might have talent, but we can't develop you right away. So if you need development, this is not the right spot for you. And then they're just going to go to Michigan where they can be developed. But
Mike, you mazed up right now. Mike is ready for that game that we're going to talk about in just a second. Tasha, I think we talked about this briefly, but I want to get Mike's thoughts on this as well. So if you can't bench him, here's my next question. And good morning, Melanie Taylor. Good morning. Looking lovely in your red. If you're Arch Manning, can you, because of the product, because of the brand name, can you go to a Texas Tech, a North Carolina State, a Tulane, go home to Louisiana? Can you drop down a tier and run up your numbers there without the expectations of winning the national championship now?
No, you can't. You can't eat at the adult table and then it gets a little tough. And then you go like, well, the kids' table has some extra dessert over here. Like, no, that's not how that works.
Okay, well then let me ask you this, Tasha, on the strength of what Mike said, and you're nodding your head in approval. What if it's at the expense of his professional career if you stay at Texas and you're overmatched because of the level of talent in the SEC?
But it's always going to be that label of him being a Manning. That's going to follow him no matter where he goes. And then, like Mike said, if you step down and pull your chair up to the kiddie table because they got extra dessert, it's like, oh, maybe he ain't what we thought he was. You can go, oh, he's only putting these numbers up because he's at a lower tier university. He's playing lesser talent. Because like Mike doesn't like the SEC, but that SEC gauntlet is brutal. Even at its worst, it's brutal.
To your point, even at its worst, Florida is not very good by SEC standards this year. They turned the water off on Arch last Saturday.
Yeah,
they lost to South Florida.
They cut his bill. They cut his.
Yeah. They got that NES disconnect notice. Now, first of all, Brandon agrees with you. Good point, Mike. And we're about to get to Oklahoma here in just a second. Manning is mediocre. It's just the name clickbait. Okay, so Farrah, I'm glad you just came down my road on that. And that road is, I ain't gonna say the street name, but it's in Little Elm. That road is in Little Elm. Shouts out to LE. What do you like? You're gonna get me fired, bro. You're gonna get me fired. If I'm Sarkisian, that's the only tier that needs to be up there right now. Because I don't feel sorry for Franklin. We're gonna get to him. But if you're Sarkisian, you're gonna get me fired, man. At what point, Mike? Okay, so what are they? They lost 2 games. I think Oklahoma gonna put hands on them today. You still got Vandy, who's like that. You got Texas A&M, who's like that. You got Georgia waiting in the hedges. Mike, this shit can go off the rails. It can go off the rails, Mike.
They say we got next.
Right. Everybody looking at
like Texas is like the homecoming school now. Like
Tasha, it can't be. It can't be.
Y'all scared homecoming. Let's schedule Texas.
Yeah, money coming in town. Come on, let's go.
Right. Now, at last point on this, to what Farrah said about clickbait, the reason why I even brought up him stepping down is because I think being at Colorado helped Shador because he didn't have the weight of expectations of winning. Any little breadcrumb they got, like Eddie Murphy said, when you ain't ate in a while, a saltine cracker's like, good Lord. Like he would have the benefit. Look, y'all know good and damn well he had no business getting his name and jersey retired at Colorado for making the Monarchy Care Carbo. Right. Like, come on. But that's how starving they were for a winner. And I'm thinking if Arch is at North Carolina State and they win 9 games, they're going to put a statue out front for him. But at Texas, it's championship or bust. Right. Now, Brandon is loving this in the pregame. Get this us banging on Texas. So we'll get off Texas for just a second. Mike, we're going to somebody don't tag Wayne, actually. Y'all don't be messy this morning because we got a big day ahead of us. Don't tag
we
Wayne.
got a whole nother hour just on Penn State. Like that's the bigger story in my opinion. Like,
it is. In my okay, so Penn State. I'm okay with you losing to Oregon, even though, Tasha, the way they lost was very James Franklin-esque. And you followed him closely from his days in Davidson County. That's Nashville, Tennessee, for those who may not be aware. He's at Penn State now. We've had countless conversations. And, Mike, I don't even disagree with the fact that you had them ranked number 1 because the schedule lined up for them to be number 1. You got old-ass Drew Adler. You got 2 running backs, supposed to be the best 2 running backs in the country.
Bo Nix Jr.
You got Bo Nix. You got Diego Pavlia remix. Hey, so Franklin.
They just came off the semifinals. Like, come on, man.
How do you lose to UCLA? Tasha, Mike, anybody jump in. How do you lose to UCLA?
First of all, let's talk to the people that didn't know what UCLA was at. They had not led a game this entire season. Think about it. Any quarter, no, they had not led a game. They did not win a game at all. They were talking about they're losing their coach, they're losing their coordinators, their players are checking out. Like, you're a 25-point favorite. Like, come on, man.
But you know one thing I did not like, Mike? He used the old excuse of having to travel across country. He didn't say that was the only reason, but he brought it up. And as soon as I heard it, I said, ugh, don't do that. Don't do that. Y'all, you just
Scapegoat for
unprepared.
sure.
Y'all were distracted for whatever reason, and you were unprepared. Your team was unprepared.
He said there was still emotional damage from the week before game.
And you as a coach, that should never come out of your damn mouth.
Exactly. So
Never.
right, that's his problem.
Now you pulling Anthony Richardson. Some stuff needs to stay in-house. Like, okay, a lot of people didn't notice this. Keon Coleman got benched for the first offensive series in the game last week. And when they asked him Monday or Tuesday about it, he said, "Oh, that stays in-house." Some things you don't need to say in public.
Was he beating his meat in the locker room? What happened? Why can't you tell us? The hell is going on? We want to know.
Bye.
No, you ain't going nowhere. Neither one of y'all
I'm
going
getting ready
nowhere.
to slide right on out. I don't have a leave this chat button, but I'm going to slide.
No.
Out.
You gonna slide right in. Now, Shamika says, I didn't know how that happened at all. Right. This is the worst loss. Is this worse than Appalachian State? The UCLA game?
I would. Only reason why that Appalachian State just oh my God, that's just a tattoo, a brand on my heart. This one is worse simply because of where everyone thought Penn State was going to be this season.
Mm-hmm. I'm going to say it's worse because of what Mike said. Nothing was worse than that loss for me until Mike said that UCLA hadn't led a second of the entire season, like for the first month, and they weren't playing Blue Bloods. They were playing New Mexico and some boo-boo teams that had no business being on the field with them, and they didn't even lead in those games, and they boat raced Penn State. That wasn't even a close game. Melanie, I'm going to get to your question here in just a second because I'm curious to know what what Mike and Tasha think about that. Good morning, AP Culture. Jarrell says Texas wins 23.
You must have drunk some of that river water down there in San Antonio.
What is in that cigar?
He on that Michigan Mike juice. That's what I'm trying to pull up upsets out of my ass lately.
Right. For my Mike juice.
I'm like, what else I got back here? Oh, okay.
Right. Now staying with my Mike juice. Wow, I just caught that. All right. Brandon says, I saw a post about Franklin as a good coach for getting a team back to their winning ways, but you can't win the big ones when it matters. It's definitely valid. And on top of that, you got a championship-winning DC from last year. That is a great point, Brandon. And
that's what we've been saying the past couple of years. It's like, what is Penn State's expectations? If it's to make it to the playoffs every year, then yeah, he's doing a great job.
Exactly.
But they're trying to escalate that to be a championship team.
Right.
Now, okay. I will say for both of these teams, they still have the ability to pull Ohio State and go undefeated and win the national title. They still have it. I mean, look, Ohio State, they lost early in the season. They lost right as the season ended. Like,
Mike, stop it. Don't do that because Solar's on here. Texas is favored today and will win. And is this a Mike's lock?
No, Oklahoma is swing. Oklahoma's favored by 2.
Oklahoma's now favored by 2. Is that because Mateer is playing today? Their star quarterback. He was probably.
I don't know, Wyatt.
I wouldn't risk playing him. I mean, you don't need him to beat Texas, I don't think.
I agree with you,
back
Tasha,
to Texas -1.
-1. Okay. But here's the thing to that, Tasha. You have an opportunity after getting ran out the stadium out the state fair last year by Texas. You have an opportunity to bury them today.
Bury the cockroaches.
You have an opportunity to bury the cockroach. Now,
come on, Scarface.
You have an opportunity. Now, I want to go back to Melanie's question, and either one of you feel free to jump in. Do you think Peyton and Eli, shoot, even Archie, are working with their legacy? Are they hurting Arch with the name?
I mean, they have been hyping this kid up since he's been playing high school ball against the little children of the poor.
Don't
playing that 2A in Texas. Come on.
So, I mean,
be nice, Mike.
I mean, I think they basically parted the Red Sea for this kid. And again, this is no slander Arch, because I mean, obviously I'm not gonna say he's slow. I just think he needs a little more training and development. He doesn't have. I mean, Peyton is one of the greatest college players and NFL players ever. Eli was very, very good when he was at Ole Miss. You know, his professional career, it was, But
he has the 2 signature victories.
2 Super Bowl rings.
Mhm.
Okay. And I think
Against great
it's a
teams.
lot of pressure on Arch that maybe Arch necessarily wasn't good, but just because he was a Manning, people wanted to hype him up.
I think so too, but Farrah may have gone a step too far here. Wait a minute. Farrah just said, nope, they too big. Deadbeat uncles? Farrah.
Y'all,
Make sure y'all check out our take right after the show.
That's the Our Take host.
Right. Did she just say children of the corn?
No, I said little children of the poor.
It is Halloween season. It is.
Got both kids and children of the corn. That's why I couldn't. Okay. Shout out Master P, No Limit.
Now, let's not act like Uncle Peyton didn't choke in big games when he was involunteered. Now, that's shade. But it's true.
I mean,
because he didn't beat Florida either.
I mean,
he didn't beat Florida either,
I mean,
Mike.
T. Martin got him the national championship, but Peyton had a streak first.
Raise your hand if you had it marked on your bingo card that she was going to bring up a black quarterback today.
Hashtag
Mike raised his hand.
Hashtag ABOB, baby.
ABOB.
ABOB in the house.
Hold on, can I get my foot in the camera? All right. I don't think we play him today due to our schedule coming up. I wouldn't risk it.
I wouldn't either.
So
Brandon
just basically said we don't even need our star quarterback to beat y'all today. So that's really what he just said.
Because you don't play that star quarterback against Michigan, you ain't gonna win. I'm just saying.
Mike, not today ain't today, Mike.
I'm picking today is the day.
Today ain't today. The only time the fair will be busy, let's go Texas. You right, Junior. That's the only day we go.
They raised them prices. People said nope.
That's the only day we go. Shouts out to Junior. Junior, I thought I saw you and the lovely Juniorette in New York. What was y'all doing up there in the Big Apple? Shouts out to my.
Start spreading the news.
Shouts out to hey, he has some incredible golf swag as well. I need to wear that again. She says I'm serious. Farrah, don't do that, Farrah. Have y'all ever seen a clip of them working with him?
Working.
No.
Oh,
working.
Oh.
The glasses. Tissue. Working glasses. No. Okay. Mike, have you ever seen a video of Eli and them being, because she's saying they're deadbeat uncles because they won't work with him?
Yeah, I mean that's what I've said too. I was like, if I were there, if I was his uncle and I had that much success in the NFL, I'd be over there every weekend. Like, bruh, you ain't gonna tarnish this name.
Right, we be in the backyard pitching and catching.
Yeah, we gonna do wake just your like butt up at 4 a.m. We getting to work. Come on.
Yeah, the like how Rocky got ready for Drago over in Russia.
That's it.
Yeah,
going.
We're doing it like that. But whoever was working with Eli is working with that new one. Archie is paying for that for sure. Like, y'all got the resources.
Right.
Now, whether he has the same athletic ability to make it work is something else. Valid
wait
point.
A minute.
Go ahead.
That's mental.
He is more athletic than, than either of his uncles. But what's lacking is, I think, here. And that's what's missing. Peyton had it. Eli had it. Arch is still working on it here, and the throwing. He doesn't have it.
But Mike, does doing the stanky leg make you more athletic?
I'm talking about his run, as far as his uncles, his running ability, because that's the new trend of quarterbacks. You got to have a quarterback.
You do have to get on the move.
Yeah, and he can move. He has shown us that he can move.
He can move. Okay, all right. Now, speaking of can move, there's a certain university that dons the block M with the maize and the blue. I think Mike is well represented over there. We don't have no quarterback issue. We ain't got no issues with that. We got
99 problems, but a QB ain't one.
We got the alpha and the omega, Mr. 1-9, Mr. Bryce Underwood, in a huge nighttime game at UCLA in the Coliseum. Mike, what is the key to victory for Michigan tonight?
Our defensive line. I think USC has their left tackles hurt, and I don't think he'll play, which is like their pretty big key factor for them. He's an NFL talent, and they're saying that he's hurt. He might not play, and I'm thinking, well, if he might not play and he actually plays, that means he's not 100%. You're going to need to be 100% against Michigan D-line. So if we get pressure on that quarterback, USC is not going to win. Now, for USC, they need to be able to sling that ball because that's like the only weak spot. Every week our secondary is getting better and better. So that's their only chance of winning.
I got some nerd numbers to back up everything that Mike said, and I had no clue what he was about to say just now because we shoot from the hip. USC is the second-ranked passing offense in the country, third-ranked scoring offense in the country, and we know that Wink Martindale's defenses usually start slow as he kind of fills out his competition, and then they get into ball constrictor mode as we get into the depths of the Big Ten schedule. That is the matchup I'm looking for tonight. Can UCLA impose their will in the passing game on a Michigan defense that, let's just keep it real, what do they call it? The lookout guy, that backup left tackle. You might be the lookout. Like when you get spun through.
He's coming.
Right, he's coming.
What?
If we no,
That's what.
don't awake Jody. Don't
You know
awake Jody. Stop it, Mike. I'm just saying, if we can get pressure off that edge, to Mike's point, it could be a tough day at the office. Plus, we're gonna need Jordan. We're gonna need Jordan and Justice, J and J, to get it done on the ground. Tasha, how you see this game unfolding tonight?
You know, our offense is young. The wide receivers, you know, we had a few little sparks last week that made me smile.
Yes, McCullough. Yeah,
I think, you know, because that's kind of, you know, our wide receiver core ain't kind of, you know, what it needs to be. O-line is pretty decent. You know, the one what's the kid that got hurt in preseason, who was one of our biggest O-lines.
Yeah, best in the country.
Yeah, we're doing good despite that, but it's our skill positions outside of our quarterback that is worrying me. But
the wide receivers, you can say it.
Huh?
The wide receivers, they be dropping the ball, man. Come on.
That's what's bothering me or scaring me the most.
It's the drops.
So yeah, I think if the wide receivers don't get the yips and can hold like
And Bryce, we got all of our faith in you, but we gotta work on touch.
Yes.
You gotta work on touch.
Right. Because baby, you one of them passes, I said, damn, is that Alex Orgy?
Don't you ever say that name on the show again.
I said, damn, I said,
is that you, Alex?
Is that you, Tate Forcier? Is that you?
Now, that was a very Michigan thing for you to say, because Tate sold me a bill of goods. I told Mike Tate was the next up, and then Denard Robinson came up there with no shoelaces. And my favorite Michigan player of all time, Mike, is like, will you stop it with the Denard Robinson?
Shouts out to Shoelace, celebrated a birthday a couple of weeks ago.
He did, and I know he probably had a bottle of Cavassier because we know he liked that sauce. But I'm gonna say this:
got kicked
if
off.
I go first, Mike, if I go first, bury me in that jersey, because we 13 years in and you still ain't gave me that jersey.
You know what? Damn. I'll give you mine. Yeah, I'll give you mine.
He said, "I'll let you be the godfather to my daughter before I give you that damn Denard jersey." And you don't even like Denard.
I do like Denard.
He knows deep down in his spirit that's a classic.
It is. I wouldn't give it up either. I tried. Shamika checking in. She says, "Oh, and before I forget, whoever told y'all that lie last week that you had to pay for TSU pep rally tickets, I hope y'all got one because they were never charging." That's what we want from the Goon Squad.
Thank you, because it was somebody had put out. What's the event people that put it out? I was like, "How are you?" And that's what I told him last night.
Mike
he
said that last
night. He said, "When is TSU's homecoming? Is it this week?" I said, "No, it's next weekend." I said, I said they were saying that you have to buy a ticket to go to the pep rally.
Mike, it's going to be more people in our car going to the fair than at that game, that homecoming game.
There's going to be more people definitely at that. There's going to be more people at that pep rally, even though they playing. I don't know. They playing.
Now, Shamika, to her credit, she can speak on this because I see her posting pictures from Nissan Stadium to watch that game. Now, a meteor could come and hear her section and not hit nobody. But that's not her fault. She shows up, Mike. Don't you even crack a smile. It ain't funny.
The fans show up. They just don't go in the stadium.
They just don't.
Yeah, now that's weird. As a Texas boy, you know, that's weird.
Yeah. No, that would never happen in Texas. Not even in an HBCU game. We going in that stadium to watch the game.
Yeah.
Except for today, because I think it's going to be a bloodbath. All right, let's go to the NFL real quick. Now, I have been dreading this segment, so we're going to blow through this real quick, Mike. There are 3 teams right now that are 4-1. No. Look at Mike.
No, I'm why I can't stand here and look at you?
Because I was standing on the roof and it slanted, and I kept falling off. Remember Cole told Barton that? He kept falling off the roof. Mike, all right. We got 3. We have 3 surprising 4-1 teams
Not
in the
surprising
NFL.
to me.
Mike, just get me through this segment real quick, Mike, real quick.
I got you.
We got Indy, we got Jacksonville, and we have the injury-riddled 49ers all at 4-1. Mike, which one are you most surprised to see sitting at 4-1?
Technically, you said the 29ers. Yeah, see, I'm a.
Mike, you screenshot too? Me too.
Thank you, Mike, because I'm keeping receipts.
Way to articulate the nuts here.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna say the 49ers. For sure.
Too.
They had a lot of injuries, and I said it was their rebuilding year. You can look this way, other way. I'm the other side.
No. Look that way.
Let me call you out your name, Mike. I'm gonna let y'all finish because y'all gonna vindicate me today.
Mike, I'm gonna just say this. I agree with Mike. The 49ers. Tasha, go ahead.
Even though I said I was gonna give up on that narcotic because y'all was trying to troll me.
She's like, wait a minute.
Y'all was trying to troll me and sent that meme with all of my players in the
You don't want to send it. What are you talking about?
in the mass unit.
That was a good one.
Because I thought it was funny. I was like, bro.
That was a good one.
And that's when I was like, if this happens, hey, I see, damn it, 3 and 14 loading. Like, I really did. Now, I'm not going to say I'm surprised that they are 4-1 because when y'all was sitting up here saying the 49ers was going to be open ass with cotton stuck on
you said that.
Y'all said that at the beginning when we were doing our preseason, and I said, hashtag FTTB is faithful to the Bay Yay area. Y'all two Mickey Fickies. Now y'all rebuilding. Y'all rebuilding. And y'all scoffed and laughed in my damn face.
I did. I laughed in your face.
I mean, I'm still laughing. I didn't say they were going to win the Super Bowl.
I told y'all 49ers against everybody.
Mike,
I said that. I said any and everybody.
This is what lends credence to when people say the NFL is fixed because there ain't no damn way. The 29ers are awful.
They are not. What they putting out there on that field and them W's don't look awful.
It don't. It really don't.
What your Titans looking like? What your bitches looking like? What your Eagles looking like? They went to bed 2 weeks in a row, Mike. Let me hear that.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is what the football brings out of this crew.
And my surprise team is the Jacksonville Jaguars, who we would have been 5-0 had we not BS'd and lost that game to them.
You French?
But I digress.
Well, we might.
We monsieur.
Now, Shamika agrees with you. And good morning. Good morning, Mama Hastings. But we want to say good morning to our cousin. Now, Brandon is having a good morning because he come about 6:30 when it's time for the Michigan game.
It's always somebody working.
So, Brandon, we glad that you're enjoying this because I personally think that Oklahoma's about to beat the brakes off Texas. I'm sorry, so I didn't like what y'all did to us either. Good morning, cousin.
Wayne.
Whoever tagged him, y'all off the Christmas list because we ain't jumping on no.
We ain't going back. Sorry, you missed it.
Right. Look, breakfast is over. How they do it at the hotels? Oh, no more breakfast. We stopped serving breakfast, baby.
Nope, it's 10:31. Sorry.
We stopped serving breakfast, baby. It's 10:31. If ain't nobody gonna swear by San Francisco, it's gonna be Tasha and Joe.
Shout out to Joe Shelton.
Why did the 49er fans, and you too, Shamika, why are y'all so down on the Titans? You live in Nashville. What's the hate about? Let
me call you.
But anything else, but you want us to come to the pep rallies for TSU. But when it comes to Sundays, you got all this smoke from my Tennessee Titans. I see the memes. I don't comment.
Again, Paul, you're expecting people to drop allegiances that they have had their entire life just because their home team got a team. You don't do that.
The Cowboys are my poly team, okay? I'm in a poly relationship with the Titans and the Cowboys.
As long as I've known him,
you can too.
He has been a bitch fan. We used to argue back and forth all the time.
And I had on some Emmitt Smiths in high school, and we were stomping the 49ers. Mike, them shoes were so heavy and disgusting.
That was the heaviest Reeboks ever made.
That's why my feet messed up now. Oh, Torrance, we ain't even got started.
Shouts out to my man TT. Thanks for the shirt, TT.
Shouts out to TT. And TT, I still disagree with everything you said last night in sports related. I disagree, and I can't wait to get in your comments. I can't wait to get in your comments today because we're about to talk about it now with Mike, an Eagles fan, and I can't wait to get his thoughts.
Like Eagles, y'all.
Mike, I was like, you singing today? If I didn't care.
Shouts out school days.
Shouts out. Shouts out. Poly team with two ugly.
That's what I'm talking about. Outtake.
First of all, I like the way you spell poly team because now that's a real word.
He's had two ugly girls with bad credit too. Damn.
Damn, Mike, I can't even get over.
They gotta put their life in their children's name.
Right, Mike said, I can't even get over. I can't even. I got everything in my mama name. Y'all picture us at the fair in a couple of hours when Mike gets over here. We already on 10. Good morning, Stephanie, Denise, Coulter. Mike got a poly team. See, me and Mike, we understood the assignment. Mike never dropped his Eagles when the Titans moved. He just had a little side team. Now, Mike be ghosting his side team, his poly team. He leave us on red. He's really
you don't cook me no dinner, you ain't getting no love. You know what I'm saying? Like it is what it is.
I seen my name. It says you know good and damn well about them Titans. That baby Cam told y'all we ain't asked no more. We thighs. We just thighs now. We ain't asked no more.
Because the thigh, like I said, the thighs is the good part of the meat. Y'all ass cheeks still.
No, we thighs now. We ain't asked. All right, Steph getting some love. She says it's time to separate the class. Y'all look. I'm just saying when Mike gets here, it gets even worse because they get violent. I'm scared to go to this.
First of all, how far you gonna say me and Mike?
Y'all get violent. The first time I hung out with Mike, he fought somebody at Sambuca. Y'all two almost jumped on this Indian guy. He was like, "Oh, did that Vince Young?" The next thing you know, y'all jumped all on the man.
I don't remember any of that. Do you, Mike?
Nope. All I remember is Paul saying, "Hey, that dude talking about Michigan," and he bumped me over there, and I was like, "What?"
I did, and then I recorded it, and it went viral.
He
they
set
did
us
numbers.
up.
They did numbers
The
on.
bitch set me up.
I don't smoke no dope. This ass was like this, Mike. Mike, they were putting him in the.
How you going out on live camera talking about the bitch set me up?
We see crack coming out the door when they open it. And crack smoking.
And he still had on his suit. Yo, he still had on his suit. He was in a 3-piece suit talking about the bitch set me up.
Look, now y'all see why I ain't got no sleep the last couple of days. She won't even go to bed. Not tussling. Brandon, you know how it is when these two come to town. I'm just I like your t-shirt, Tasha.
I know. Ain't it cute?
Hey, Seth said, turn them loose.
Turn them loose. Turn them loose.
Mike, let's talk about the Eagles. Can we turn them loose? Because Mike, me and Tasha sat here and we watched the Philadelphia Eagles. Look, no, Rhea don't need her daddy right now. Rhea's fine. So the Philadelphia Eagles hadn't lost 2 games in a row in 2.5 years, and then they did it in 5 days.
Wait a minute. It's the way you said it. You try to be so sincere. You got him a backhanded comment. You said, but they did it in 5 days.
They did it in 5 days. I watched both.
You want to throw out the shade? You gotta say, Super Bowl champions too. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Get my children out.
Get my children out of here.
Miss Sophia, no.
Miss Sophia, no. She said, would you like your children are so nice and clean? Would you like to be my maid? Miss Sophia said, hell
no.
She said,
Mike, no, Mike.
She said,
no,
what'd
we're not.
you say? Miss Sophia said, hell no.
I said, hell no. Miss Sophia, no. Mike, okay. Let me ask you this, Mike. Are you worried about your Eagles?
Man, I told you week 1 I was worried about the Eagles. Like, what are you talking about? I've been telling you this.
Defending champions. You had won all these games in a row. You were 4-0 to start the season.
I know Mike ain't on here tap dancing now. Yada da 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 yada
da da. I've been saying that. And you were talking about the Eagles won still, and I was like, yeah, but they look like trash against the Cowboys. Like, come on.
CeeDee Lamb dropped that ball, or y'all go 0-1 if he catches that ball. If the Eagles could block if they could block
their offense is last. How are you going to be last with that type of roster? Like, bro.
So you are worried.
I've been worried, yeah.
But Mike, I'm gonna tell you, this is what I told Paul. Sirianni should have been fired just because he won that Super Bowl.
No way.
Don't mean
You
he
can't
should have
fire
kept his job.
You can't fire Super
But he's
Bowl
not.
winning.
He's not coaching.
You can't. Well, here's the problem. When you hire an offensive coordinator and your running back runs for 2,000 yards and your receivers both get 1,000 yards and your quarterback got 20-something touchdowns total, they're going to get jobs.
That's coaching. Why
The OC, you got to keep replacing the OC.
Why are the coaches not calling proper plays?
Right here. This is what we want to get to because speaking of calling plays, y'all, let's get to it, Mike. I sat and watched with my own 4 eyes. Stop, Tasha, stop.
The five rounds in a row.
I watched with my own 4 eyes. 4 straight tush push plays. That is bad for football. They need to get rid of it. Mike, you say what?
TT, please chime in with what you, if you still on here, what you said last
No,
night.
TT, you go get some coffee, TT.
I mean, if it works, keep using it.
Damn, Mike. He too, Mike.
He would say that. That's his team. It's benefiting his team. It's
But if this was the Cowboys, right, FOU and Aura, 4 straight. Is that bad for football, Tasha?
I just think it sets a precedent. I just think it looks tacky. If you're going to do it like when you're down at the goal line and you need a first down, or if you're right there and you need a touchdown, yeah, but don't keep doing that shit to get first downs. Like you're doing 4 to get inches and yards to get a first down. That was kind of tacky. But to be honest, if it's working and y'all can't stop it, that's y'all fault. But I don't think, and the other issue I have is they're obviously jumping off sides. I need the flags to be thrown, officiated correctly if you're going to use it.
Y'all, I seen a
if
big
you're going
black.
To allow it.
I saw a big black arm dive across the line of scrimmage before that ball was hiked. The whole world saw it.
Like
Amazon Prime had cameras on it.
And I don't even think the center is even touching the damn ball. I think they all just jumping, and then and then Jalen is grabbing it and running across.
The networks are zooming in on that line of scrimmage where y'all jumping off sides every damn play. Michael was at a loss for words. Although, Micah, you couldn't even stop the Cowboys without their.
He got a sack and saved a game-winning sack.
He had a ball sack on his head, and it was Dak's sack. He had a Dak sack. Dak's sack was on his neck as he went for 40 points and 500 total yards.
But he did what he needed to do when it needed to be done.
Mike is loving this because he wants us to start arguing about the Cowboys so we don't finish this Eagle segment.
I know we're going to finish this Eagle segment, Mike. Because see, like I said, y'all continue to talk fucking to me about my team that's over there in the Yay area.
Keep talking about them. We ain't talking about the 49ers since week 0.
The Eagle said.
Steph, I'm so disappointed. She says if you can't beat them, join them. Chest up, chin out, deal with it, step it up. I can't wait till they play the Saints and they run that shit 30 times against y'all. I can't wait. They have not thrown what you got the reigning offensive player of the year, Mike. Why can't you hand him the ball? Why y'all cheating?
That's a great question. I don't know. Offensive coordinator need to go.
I think offense and head.
Right. If they start calling the offsides, the tush push will go away.
Exactly.
I agree.
That's why I said they need to. If you're going to allow that play, you need to start officiating.
Let's go here. Let's go. Let's park right here on Ferris Road.
I think for the tush push, they need to make it fair if they're going to keep it. And what I mean is the offense can push from behind, but the defense players can't. And I don't think that's fair.
Okay. So Mike is being diplomatic, so I'm gonna lower my tone.
I mean, you can't elevate yourself on an extra point or a field goal.
Now I want to get to what Shamika says here, and then we're gonna go back to Farrah. It says it ain't football. Period. It ain't working. It ain't working. It ain't. If they take away the tush push, Hurts will be selling Geico. Is what she's saying. Remember when we were talking about Hurts as a top 10 quarterback? And Tasha was like, "Oh, he top 10, he top 10, he top 10, he top."
No, I said he wasn't top 5, but he's around that top 10 realm.
What realm is he in now? The shadow realm.
I'd say 15 to 20.
Mike, put a number on it.
15 to 20 now. But again,
I would say between 15 and 20.
So, Mike, are you blaming him or are you blaming the play caller because he's only doing what they're telling him to do? Or do you think him like I said with Lyron Rodgers, as an established quarterback, he is allowed to make changes? to call audibles and do certain things. So do you think he's just doing what he's told, or do you really think what Cam say, game changer, game manager?
I think he's a mediocre quarterback, and regardless of what we're asking him to do, he's going to give you mediocre results.
Did y'all see the play where he threw the crucial back-breaking interception late in the fourth quarter, where AJ Brown was streaking across the middle of the field?
And I could have used them fantasy points.
I could have used those points for AJ Brown. My team is fighting for its life.
Fighting for my life.
My team fighting for its life. I got one win.
It's like he only throws a perfect pass when he's going for Goddard, and I'm like, bruh.
I like got more receivers out there. 36 points. So Mike, y'all got to put a number on it. Y'all said 15 to 20. I got a number 2, and the number is 31. That's where the Eagles rank in passing.
Because that's where their offense is at. Okay, I see.
The only team above are the Tennessee Titans, who you called. What was the word you used?
Open ass with tissue in the leftover tissue crumbs.
Tissue. So if the Titans, Mike, if the Titans are open ass with tissue crumbs in it, then what are the Eagles?
The same thing, but Super Bowl champs.
Damn, he threw the ring up, so we got to move on.
Thank you.
The ring up. Farrah, hell, he on his. y'all in rare form today. It might be the scheme that Todd set up, and that's why. What are the Eagles without the tush push?
They're not Super Bowl champions.
They're the Titans.
I mean, the teams as constructed.
Is that a bit too much, Mike?
The team just doesn't look.
I mean, come on, put some respect on the ring.
No, the team this year just doesn't look good. The past 2 seasons, like when they lost that Super Bowl and the Super Bowl winning year, the team looked better.
The year that they lost to the Chiefs in overtime, they looked 10 times better than they do right now.
The team this year just doesn't look good.
But to Paul's point, they did lose like 10 to 15 players as soon as that Super Bowl was over.
You can't pay everybody, Mike. It's a salary cap.
I know. I understand that. And I think it's poor management.
On the hour tape. You and Farrah argue it out on the
No, we ain't gonna leave Hurts alone because he's hurting the team. He's awful.
I'm not gonna say him. Again. What are the coaches telling him to do? No, I did. I knew what you meant. I knew they didn't. Y'all know on Real Housewives of Atlanta, they always saying Candy's husband be setting stuff up. So that's what she meant. I called it, Sasha.
Yeah, me and Mike was watching probably some MAC football that night.
Because Mama Joyce don't like Todd, and everything that go wrong with Candy or go wrong, they try to blame Todd for it. So that became
no. I want to go back to what Shamika just did here, right here, and then we're gonna get on to our picks. She says, and where did they get AJ from? But before that, she said that AJ Brown is still fuming. What we're not gonna do is we're not gonna bring the Tennessee Titans back into this, Shamika. You're looking lovely with your blouse and your glasses and your beautiful smile and all of that, but that don't make up for the fact that you're throwing shade right now, and it's unnecessary. The Tennessee Titans put him in a position to get a Super Bowl. The Eagles wouldn't have wanted him if he wasn't balling out in Tennessee, and we actually put the ball in his hands like a receiver that you pay a receiver to do. Mike, can I give you a stat? AJ Brown in 6 games right now has 274 receiving yards. CeeDee Lamb in 2 games has 222. We're going to move on. We're going to move on.
Mike?
Because Dak's playing. I mean, I've been saying this, though. I think Dak as a quarterback is better than Hurts.
No. All right. Now, speaking of hurting, no, Mike, go back to the previous slide because I want to get this in. We're going to get this.
The picks. You said the picks.
Arizona. We need Martrice Hastings does not like him, and I talked to her this week. It was a fun talk. That was funny. She had me cracking up, but she's over this AJ Brown thing. She's like, I'm sick of AJ Brown. Now, Arizona's sick of this guy.
Not the look.
Mike, you messy as hell. Michael James Hasso.
Mike, how much time do you
That's the government name, man. People are looking out for me, man.
Photos of NFL players. Do you Google that shit before you send it to Paul?
No, I don't even tell him to send it to me no more. I'll see these live just like you do.
He wants the rawness.
Y'all, so I was sitting on my couch, and we down 21-6. Mike, stop it. And I'm seeing this dude right here, number 31, Mr. D. Marcardo, running for his life. He's running. He done ran away. There was not a Titan in the screen. He drops the ball before he crosses the end zone. The score remains 21-6. We come back and win. Mike, excuse me. Have you Do you remember a worse loss than what Arizona suffered last Sunday?
This is the worst self-imploded loss that I've seen from an NFL team that I can remember.
Tasha,
Besides the Super Bowl, was it the Falcons?
Yeah.
You agree?
Well, I mean, this was pretty bad, but when you brought up that Falcons loss, as like, I was in Houston for that Super Bowl, and I just remember like just thinking, what in the entire fuck? Like I think that Super Bowl, the Falcons and the Patriots was probably the worst. This, what he did was just a stupid ass play. Because you know how they say, oh, you got to act like you've been there before. He's been there before. Why? And it's not just him. What's the name of the place for the Colts?
Yeah, he did it last week.
He did it last week.
Or 2 weeks ago.
And we've seen this happen time and time again where players drop the ball before they cross the goal line.
Deshaun, the guy for the Eagles. He played for the Eagles all those years. Deshaun Jackson started that.
No, actually, Ocho Cinco started it. But
Ocho?
Ocho was the first one to actually do that, but it wasn't called when Ocho did it because they didn't have all this close-up, zoom in. Was he in the end zone?
Right. They can see a booger in your nose now with these cameras.
They're doing too much with these instant replays on if it was a catch, did he have possession, all of that. That bothers me, but that's another topic for another day. I just think, I don't understand. I get you want to show off, you want to showboat, but when you winning or losing is on the line, it's not the time for you to showboat. Like every minute matters.
She said it's just an inch in front of this. That's how bad this was. Mike, it breathed life back in me. I was crumping. I was like, wait a minute. I got a little pulse. I got a pulse. Is this a fireable offense, Mike? Because you like to hand out pink slips.
It's not fireable, I don't think. It's just, I just want them to stop. You can't just take one more step before you want to celebrate. Cross that fucking white line before you drop that. How hard is that?
She said, dude.
Yeah, to pull up, do a Michael Irvin.
That white line.
Do a damn Strawberry. Do a Dwight Gooden.
Well, look who the cat blew in. It was at the win. Justin, shouts out. He says he's been gone, but you wasn't locked up, was you? Because I ain't seen you in the streets. Well, welcome back. You're back in time for Texas OU. You can take your family to the fair, your lovely family. He said, all is well. Hope all is well with you. Tighten up. I mean, bang, bang. I mean, go KC. He showed us love today. He didn't say shit about the Eagles, though. He's still mad about that Super Bowl. and I see T still angry. T still angry.
Forever.
T still angry.
Forever.
T still angry.
He's like, man, it's been 3 years.
So angry. That was petty, and I love it. The level of pettiness in the chat today has been
I'm going to take my heart back, Justin. I'm going to open it up. I took my heart
Is this
back.
the part you take my heart to wipe your feet on? Hey.
Don't wipe your feet on me.
You wiped your feet on it. I love that, Justin. Stay gangster. That is elementary because Una ain't going to do that. Shouts out to Una, ranked number 2 in the state of Tennessee right now.
Come on, Una.
By the way.
CP.
Not fireable, but definitely a sit your ass down for a few quarters moment.
Well,
or let me punch you in the face moment.
Punch you in your chest and your chest pads.
All right. Mike?
You know what? That's 30 minutes right there. We ain't going to dive into that.
We got the pink slip pimp right here. So, Mike, is this enough to save Brian Callahan's job in Tennessee? How many wins will it take for us not to move on?
I think you made a good point last week, and it's how we finish. We
right. You got French again.
It's how the Titans finish, because, like you said, the Jets are at least they know they're bad, but at least they're being competitive. That's kind of what I was hoping for from the Titans, because at least you have something to grow on,
right?
In the draft, this is just awful. I think it's great that they had that win, and hopefully they can build on that. If you don't build on that win, then yeah, you need to go before season ends.
If you lose to a 1-4 Raiders team where Geno Smith has multiple games of 3 interceptions and no touchdowns, Brian Callahan, it's like last week never happened. And especially to Mike's point and to Tasha's point off wax, the manner in which you won that game, you basically walked in and she was butt naked. Everything was already set up for you. You didn't spit no game. You didn't get a phone number. She was just laying there. Did you really?
I'm not doing this.
No, I'm just saying, you okay. So you lost your virginity. But you didn't work to get if you never get any more, did you really lose your virginity? That's where I'm at with the Titans, because the Arizona Cardinals was doing the shoes, the heels was doing like this. They did it for us. Now Cam did take advantage. Mike, stop it, Mike. They did take advantage at the end. Wait a minute. Hold on. But let me see what they're talking about. Then want to get in your feelings and get your coach fined. Don't get Mike started on this. Don't agree with
We're
Mike.
not gonna do it because we at 10 right now.
Well, that's Martre's fault. We can win out and he still needs to be gone. Gone. All right, so gone over you. We need 3 more wins straight before I believe. Okay, I think so too. Hold up back. Yeah, Mike. Let's get to these picks because I'm feeling real good. I'm at 50%.
I ain't never been this bad.
It reminds me of Chris Rock when he said, "Yeah, y'all, I just took my AIDS test. I passed. Got a 75."
So that 25% must have just been herpes.
Right, like I'm at 50%, y'all. I'm still in it. All right, let's go. Let's get started. We got first up, Mike. You might have to help me because I done lost track. Oh, Texas OU, baby. Let's go. I got the Longhorns getting stomped out today, like Debo.
I got Texas in a huge upset.
Hurry up, man. We got to get to the fair.
Oh, I'm going to go Boomer Sooner.
Don't be trying to follow behind Mike now to catch up games because y'all know I go on streaks. I'll lose the next 8 in a row after winning 8 in a row.
He picked Texas in the upset, and I picked Boomer Sooner.
Oh, we both got Boomer Sooner. Mike, we're going to catch you a game. Good morning.
Yeah.
PCH
I figured
in the
I'd
house.
give y'all one.
Shouts out to Langston. All right, next up, we have the fighting Dylan Gabriels versus the Pittsburgh Steelers. I got Mike Tomlin in them because Mike Tomlin is not very good anymore, but they're better than Cleveland. Mike?
I got Cleveland. I don't know why. I got Cleveland.
Mike is baiting us into this ABOB game.
Look.
Mike is baiting you.
No, he ain't baiting me because you know I'm going to always bet on black.
That's how he baiting you. That's how you got 7 wins because all the black coaches suck this shit.
ABOB, baby, to the core. Now, if Shadua was starting.
Now, Shamika said, where the wind comes going down the train.
Oh, man.
All right. Shamika, thank you for checking in today. You've got my blood boiling today talking about my Titan. All right. Seattle versus Jacksonville in a very sneaky game for both teams. I like this matchup. I'm going to go last because I don't know. Tasha, you up first. I don't know about this one.
Think Seattle. Oh, I don't know.
But Sunshine is playing like a number 1 overall pick right now.
But Sunshine also be playing like open ass sometimes. He just got lucky when he stumbled down at the last few seconds to get that.
Chris Jones, you don't get a game check this week, Chris Jones.
Because you didn't even try to pinch the bitch.
Mike loved that to see Kansas City just crashed out like that.
I did too, but I'm just saying.
Y'all know I hate Jacksonville, so I'm going with Seattle.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Seattle too.
I got Jacksonville.
Mike be knowing what we gonna pick when he picked these games, so he can just keep himself ahead of us. Because he knew I wasn't gonna
ever think I'm a strategist? What?
You know I would never pick Jacksonville.
Jacksonville is actually looking good.
They are my surprise team, but I just had to throw shade at your 49ers. Shanahan is doing an incredible job. As we go into San Francisco versus Tampa Bay, I will never pick San Francisco on wax. This is how Mike is going to make sure that he keeps that cushion over me. He know I won't pick Jacksonville. He know I won't pick San Francisco. This is some real fuckery. Tampa Bay for me.
Doom, doom, yeah, area.
I got Tampa Bay as well.
Hating asses.
We're going to wheel y'all asses back to mediocrity. That's what we're going to do. We're going to wheel it.
That's a lie. We ain't never been so thin.
Y'all really haven't. I don't know how y'all are doing it, but shouts out to Coach Shanahan. He's doing a phenomenal job with a bunch of backups. Detroit versus Kansas City on Sunday Night Football.
Detroit.
Mike?
Yeah, I got Detroit.
I'm going to go with the Chiefs since Justin checked in today and threw shade on top.
Anybody think about Justin? I took my heart back. as an icebox where my heart used to be. I got an ice.
I'm so cold. I'm so cold. Mike, give us a lock today. We need the money.
All right, I got 2. Man, if you want to talk about Homer, I got 3 picks because I
Well,
got
let's
Michigan.
go. We need all 3 of them.
Game.
That fair is expensive.
But I got Georgia -4 over Auburn. I'm going to take Georgia on that. And then Dallas -3 over Carolina.
You got on a fitted cap that's too tight and doesn't cut off the circulation?
No, it's good. Hey, they won me some money last week in Vegas, so I'm going to keep going.
Keep it rolling. Over them Jets. Mike, remember when I told you, why would you put that game on here? Because you knew she was going to you knew somebody was going to take the bait. Just keep the Jets on there. She'll never catch us. She's going to keep on voting for Aaron Glenn.
Yeah, I'm going to keep voting for Aaron Glenn. Every week.
Mike, we got her. Let's just make this a 2-man race.
Hook, line, and sinker.
Yeah, because Tasha has every pick that I'm not. Like me and her are like complete opposites on this week. So
look how he's smiling though, because he's like, oh, I
So
know I'm
someone-
good. He's like, I must be good. I must be good. Look at him. He's like, right, like who had the Inspector Gadget? The guy who?
Oh, Dr. Claw. I'll get you next time, Gadget.
That's Mike. He's like, I got these dudes. Maybe picking emotionally. All right, Mike, who you shouting out this week?
Oh, shout out. I shout out to my sister. Her birthday was this past week. And then Rhea's godmother, Nana, her birthday was just this past, or actually yesterday. So shout out.
He said it yesterday, like he didn't get her nothing. He didn't get her nothing.
You no card, no glitter.
He didn't get her nothing for her birthday.
I gave her a personalized Rhea video that says "Happy birthday, Nana, love you."
Oh, that works even better. That's better than some socks. If y'all see me on the stage with Chris Brown tonight, be at the baby shower in 7. A preemie? No, we're gonna speak a full-term pregnancy.
You have the baby shower before the baby comes.
Well, hoping ain't nobody coming tonight, and you bring your ass on home. How about that?
If you think you can run it, girl. I mean,
You don't want that probation jizz all in you, right? She's gonna be on stage like this. It's my metabolism.
Long as we get the check up front, then he can go to prison. We need that college paid for.
Well, they be crying.
Right, I'm crying too because he's a Tasha. Who you shouting out? Stay away from that, man.
I mean, we got I think we got pretty much the same shout out.
Okay, well, speak for both of us.
Okay, I shouts out. Number one, I'm gonna send mine out to TT Torrance. I don't know if they're still on because I know they're getting ready for my lovely shirt. My first time ever meeting him in person. It was a pleasure, un placer. And of course, we're gonna do this thing again. Shouts out to my girls, Brandy and Farrah. Y'all, Farrah made us some smash burgers last night on their new Blackstone. They set it out for us. And you know, Mother be having her moments. Farrah hooked Mother up. She gave me a purple pillow. She gave me a fan. She gave me a blanket. She gave me the works. Thank you, Brandy and Farrah, for being so hospitable. As every time I come down here, you guys always open up your home. Farrah showed off all her new gadgets that Brandy, set up for her. I just love this whole crew down here in Dallas. It goes from TT to Brandy to Farrah. So shouts out to them.
I want to send a shout out. I'm not even going to send a shout out. I just want to point out, Mike, that she just did a whole diatribe about people opening up their homes. I didn't get no shout out.
But it's a given with you.
I ain't get no shout out.
It's a given.
I didn't get no shout out. Like I ain't. She ain't got
Jealousy.
a bill. She ain't got a bill for me.
I don't want that.
Yeah, my phone was like this.
I went and got. I went and got 2 plot paper for her. Because
Oh, you got the single?
Women need comfort down there.
But
Mike, I didn't get no shout out. But so you gonna stay at Farrah's tonight? Farrah
okay.
and Brandy, you gonna have something on your porch tonight, like the sport.
And TT, if they busy, ask the missus if I can sleep on y'all bar car. And y'all, he pulled out my bar car for guests.
baby girl.
That's my bar car lounge. I don't want nobody
Ray
else
is calling me.
Look, I'm gonna send a shout out to the Smash Burgers, y'all.
Come on.
Yeah. Bring her up. It's fair day. So while Mike is getting that, I just want to tell y'all that she ate the whole double burger, and I was embarrassed because you don't be going over there like I didn't feed you, like I don't feed you. Like we went to the
And
grocery
y'all,
store.
they
She ate the
we
whole
had-
damn double.
We had grilled,
Farrah, there
grilled
wasn't
and raw onions. Oh,
there wasn't a crumb left on that plate, and I was like, quit acting like I ain't fed you all week.
and Brandy let me cut my own tomato at my own risk, and she gave me a side eye, y'all, because my tomato was sideways.
TT, ain't nothing, no, don't laugh because I left thinking, oh, they said I ain't fed her all weekend. She was eating like them 1-800 people. I got groceries. I went to the grocery store and loaded up for her, and she went over there and ate up the whole damn burger, a double burger. A time was had. I think he's going to get the baby, and let's look at the time here. It's 10:10. Angel number for those of you.
Yes, it was 10:10 yesterday.
For those of you who follow and believe. Now, Denise, who are you going to the concert with while Mike goes and get his child? Who are you going to the concert with?
Stay out of her business.
Because obviously it ain't no man if you're gonna jump on the stage with Chris Brown, because I wouldn't let you do that if I pay for your ticket. We're gonna both be up there. And I'm gonna be like, Chris, move back, and then we'll do the backup dancer thing. Well, Mike said no, he ain't bringing the baby on live. He said, shout out to Carter Paul honor roll and for the end of the quarter award for the highest English grade on the interim test.
Come on, Carter.
Let's go see.
Come on, Carter.
Your homegirl Erica. Y'all go together, y'all lead together. All right.
Yeah. Oh, shouts out to Erica. Yes, her birthday was yesterday. Erica turned 27, guys.
Stay out of grown folk business.
Thank you, Steph.
Mike, she ate that whole double burger like I ain't fed her the whole weekend.
No, she talking about with Sasha.
No, y'all girls go together, y'all leave together.
But she knows that.
And when you put your drink down, just get another one. If a man buys you a drink, you go to the bar.
Who daughter you talking to? You already know. She already been well versed on this.
And if you see somebody look like Mike in the club, he probably gonna be fist fighting by the end if somebody got on rival colors. So y'all pray for me as I go to the fair in Michigan gear when we both play Texas and OU the last couple of years, and there's gonna be banter, and then Mike gets violent and physical. Look, he got on a fist fight shirt right now.
Getting a little older, I gotta start rotating in already.
And see, when you got this out, it's easier to swing because you ain't got nothing like if you try to swing.
Yeah, it's called the raglan cut. You know what I'm saying?
And unlike Tasha, I will record, but it will stay in the chat. I ain't gonna be posting Mike beating up some old man in a Mississippi State shirt. I'm not gonna do that.
Because if he got a Mississippi State shirt, he family.
Highest of 4 different classes, perfect 100. Let's go.
That's what I'm talking about, Carter. Come on, Carter Paul, because we loves us an educated man.
And we loves us a Michigan win. So come on, Michigan. Come on, Alpha and Omega. I'm watching you tonight. Take a little bit of heat off them out routes and them slants. Break the damn receiver's hands. Take a little bit, just a little bit off of us. Just a little bit. We got to score some points tonight. USC can score. Got to score some points tonight. We will. Arch Manning, this is your last run on national TV, bro.
No, we done forgave you, bro.
We done forgave you, bro. Arch, if you beat Oklahoma, all is forgiven in Austin. You beat Oklahoma, all is forgiven. We shall see. We'll see y'all next week. Tasha, get us up out of here.
Vamos Azul.
Mike.
Go Blue.
Mike, bring your ass. We out of here. We about to go to the fair. I'm hungry. Peace. Look, Mike's like, all right.